everyone. Today it's another beautiful Sunday morning here in Ulaanbaatar, and we've got a very special vehicle for our viewers. This vehicle is very special in a way that it has gone around Mongolia multiple times, has almost been to every province, every little town in Mongolia. And then owner is an avid traveler. He loves photography, and he just loves going places. So I had the opportunity to film this vehicle, and here it is. What it is a 2006 Toyota LANDCRUISER 78, also known as Troop carrier. It has the 1HZ naturally aspirated 4.2 liter engine, as most 70 series are in our market. And this vehicle is a general specifications vehicle, which Toyota sells to countries where there is not very strict specifications or standards. As such, it is missing the side markers and some other stuff that would be required in Australian or the UAE, the Gulf Coast markets. So to start off, as it's a younger generation 78, instead of the 75, which has leaf springs front and back, this one only has leaf springs in the back and coil springs in the front. This one is running a 2-inch Old Man Emu lift kit with some load carrying rear lifts and a coil spring to match the up front. Even though it has been a while since those have been installed, the rear is sagging down a little bit, but it is because of the heavy use that this car goes through, and also the load that it carries all the time. Even though when it's not carrying the load, it is sitting in the garage. The owner kind of keeps it half loaded over time. That has taken a toll on the rear springs. The vehicle is running Baja MTZ mud terrain, and it has proven to be a very good tire. Has gone through so many different terrains and so many different rocky areas that can easily puncture a tire, but they held up well. They have done over 60,000 kilometers, and initially he had 6 of them. Right now he's got 5 due to one blowing out very recently when I was behind the wheel. That was not a very pleasant situation, but having done 60,000 kilometers in our terrain in some places where this car has been, they are amazing tires. I've become a true believer in them. Additions. This car is running ARB aluminum series roof rack. It's a longer version. I believe the length is 210 or 2 meters. The roof rack is very light. The truck is still running the original Toyota LANDCRUISER snorkel, but it has been waterproofed inside along the joints as such, because if you don't waterproof these, there is a risk the engine may suck water. Originally the car had mirrors on the doors like the rest of them are, but owner has fitted those fender mirrors. He parks in a very tight garage, underground parking space, and these mirrors help a lot when you're navigating through columns and tight areas, tight parking spots, because you can see the whole whole side of the car. The front powerwork, it was made by one of our friends. He's very good with metal work, and he did this bull bar, which has, you know, stood the test of time. Has gone through icy rivers, you know, paving the way for other cars. Usually this car leads the pack when we are traveling in groups. So this is one of the icebreakers, so to speak. I believe those lights are from Rigid Industries. I might be wrong, but they are very, very bright. This car has 12,000 pounds worn winch, but currently it has been transported to another 70 series race vehicle. Okay, let's check out the back. It's again custom ball work. This carrier here swings open. This was made so the owner can carry the pot, big black pot, and the propane tank here. So you get a 40-liter propane tank here, and your pot or oven here on the top, and a one tire carrier that swings open. This is the original aluminum wheels that come on the 70 series. So those swing outs were just added to the existing Toyota frame. So let's see what's inside. ARB drawers, and as you can see, the car was white in color originally. If you fold the seats forward, you've got a 2-meter long sleeping area, and that is how the owner uses the back. He doesn't carry much passengers. That is the rear bulwark, and let's go inside. Let's go to see the passenger. Okay, the original seats have been lifted out. As you may know, the troop carrier has 1.5 passenger seating arrangement, which is a wide one. Owner has taken out those seats and replaced with 2014, I believe, Grand Cherokee seats, and they have been wired, so they move as they were designed to. Original seats, you know, they fold down and they move forward to grant access to the rear passengers, but in this case, owner does not carry passengers very often, so he has decided to go with those Grand Cherokee seats instead. So just keep it 2-seater kind of, but just in case, he still has the rear seats. The front, business as usual. He has put Momo steering wheel, a lot better to grab to, a lot better to turn than the original wheels, and some little additions, you know, here and there. This being an overland vehicle, he has put an inverter here, and also this is a VHF radio, and a little cup holder, utilizing RAM mounts, and some cubby storage. And as you know, this is the most magical button there is, or the switch. This car has 2 tanks from the factory. They are 90 liters each, so you got a total of 180 liters, and has owner has installed a Webasto unit for he's got both the engine heater, preheater, and also the cabin heater. Rests here in the side panel, sort of, and so he can just keep the car warm at all times. This is the turning knob for the Webasto heater. Okay, let's go see what's under the. Okay, as it said, this is the 1.8Z naturally aspirated engine. As I said, this is the 4.2 liter 1.8Z naturally aspirated diesel engine. As this is a general spec vehicle, it came from the factory with 2 batteries. It is to help with starting the car cold places such as Mongolia. So it's got 2 batteries and also has a stronger starter. On the Australian and the Golf spec cars, the starter is 2.5 kilowatts. On this one it's 4.5 kilowatts. So you get you have 2 batteries to help turn that stronger starter. And that is about it for this vehicle. If you like to know about any other 70 series, please let me know in the comments and I'll try to locate and film this for you. Thank you for watching. Bye.